and meet with Morsi, the new Muslim Brotherhood president from Egypt. May God forgive that we called ourselves Americans. If we come to November and we don't see the difference between good and evil, right and wrong, American and not un-American, anti-American. Barack Obama's not un-American. He's expressing his point of view. He's moving forward in the way he is. He's not un-American to do that. There's nothing more American. But make no mistake, he's anti-American. He does not view the United States of America as most Americans do. Some do. Some view it as the world's largest boil that needs to be lanced. Some Americans believe we need to be cut down to size. Some Americans believe that. I happen to believe that we're arrogant. I happen to believe that when George Bush was president. It's not just this guy. This guy's anything but arrogant when it comes to America. He's arrogant on himself. I believe he doesn't worship God. He's not a Muslim, gang. He's not worshiping Allah. He's worshiping him and government. Now, they're misguided people. Jimmy Carter was the same kind of guy. Jimmy Carter was wildly misguided. Jimmy Carter is an anti-Semite. Jimmy Carter hated Israel as well. And what a surprise, we had all of the problems that we had in the Middle East under Jimmy Carter. The damage that this guy is causing, that the next president is going to have to clean up, is going to be staggering. He has violated every principle. Now, I happen to think that good friends, when they see the United States is back in the saddle, and when they see the United States is saying, I am sorry for this last president, I'm really sorry that England will forgive us. England will trust us, not as much as they used to, but they will trust us because we're similar. So will Israel. Our allies will trust us again. Not the same, but somewhat. Our Navy SEALs will be put back together. Our Navy SEALs have been gravely damaged. And it's through this president that it happened. Our military is being pulled apart at the seams. And he knows exactly what he's doing. Our spending is out of control, and he knows exactly what he's doing. You want to mock me with Cloward and Piven. Cloward and Piven hang out with the Clintons. We have photos of them. These are not some, dingbats that just happen to hang out in a college university. These people are actively involved. And what is the strategy? You get as many people on the welfare rolls and the food stamp rolls, as many as you can. That way, and you convince them that they deserve it. You convince them that it's their money. And that way, when you cut that off, the people will rise up and you'll have Watts riots. Well, what do you think is going to happen when Mitt Romney is here and we cannot afford it? What's going to happen? They're going to rise up and they're going to take it. Because this president is teaching a generation. 4 years, our media and this president has been teaching that it's yours, really. The Tea Party, it's funny, is saying pretty much the same thing. Except they're saying don't give it to the government in the first place. The government is the thief here. We have a massive choice in front of us. I am so pleased today to be able to announce that the Blaze TV has taken its next big step. People have said, you've got to go on TV. You've got to go on TV. You've got to get back on TV. I can't watch it on the internet. Got it. It's taken us a while for a reason. We didn't go on TV for a reason. I could have. We had major offers from major organizations saying, hey, we'll put you on TV. You just take this channel and reprogram it. But then we'd be beholden to them. As Oprah found out, to get into a cable news channel or to a cable channel, at minimum, is about $1 billion. She flushed down $500 million in a year. I'm sorry, but I don't have a checkbook that writes that check. And I don't want somebody else to loan me or be my partner for $1 billion or $500 million or $100 million. No, thank you. So we have taken the last year and a half and we have built it slowly, methodically. We have built it so we have no debt. I don't owe anybody. I don't have a Saudi prince writing a check for me. I don't have anybody writing any checks for me. I don't have some big bank, some big corporation. I am beholden to no man except for you. Because of your $9.99 a month that you have put on the internet, we've been able to build this network, and we're still counting on you. We hope that you would still, on Saturday, I'm going to announce the next wave for the website and the next wave on being and having you active. I refuse to build a network that is going to be something that you just scream at, or it's something you watch and say, well, what am I supposed to do about it? We're building a different network. And tonight, we're going to show you a little bit of where we're going, but I'm also going to show you my next phase, because I'm not going to be doing this my whole life. I'm not going to be pointing out the problems. I believe that I finally understand something that has been maybe 2 or 3 years in the process of unfolding, but I didn't understand it until really almost this last weekend. I mean, wouldn't you say, Pat, this weekend in Alaska, it really just finally all came together?
Yeah.
And we've been working on stuff because I've just been diligent and I've just been doing the different things, but I didn't really understand it all until this weekend, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on for months and months tonight, and it's the next chapter in my life. But the next chapter, everything is being rewritten, gang. Everything is changing. Everything. If you're not writing the new rules for your business and what you do in your life, how to educate your kids, how to behave as a family, how to run your business, how your business even works, if you're not rewriting those rules, believe me, somebody else is, because the world is on the edge of profound change, and I am bound and determined not to be beholden to anyone and rewrite the rules for the media. They say they have this high standard. Bullcrap, they have this high standard. They have no standard. They will do their special favors, their special interest groups. They will cave to pressure. They will group think, and they will group think us into oblivion. They won't tell you the truth. On Friday, there's more truth at 5 o'clock on Friday, this coming Friday, than you have ever seen during this entire election. There is more truth in a documentary that's going to come out on GBTV or the Blaze TV in about 3 weeks called The Project. More truth than you have seen on Islam probably in the last 11 years. And the reason why we can do it is because I am only beholden to you, no one else. There are no sacred cows. The truth matters. And Dish is our first carrier, and we are very, very grateful to Dish. Dish Satellite, now channel 212, is now a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week cable channel. It is just the beginning. If you've been watching the news at all about us, you'll see that we've launched a radio network in the last few weeks. We've launched a radio network. Put this together in your head on what we're doing. We've now launched a television network. With the Blaze, I told you about 4 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, that we were upping our news, and I just put one of the best news guys in all of news in charge of it. A guy who's worked by my side now for the last 6 years, Joel Cheatwood. A brilliant guy who gets it and knows that you're not getting the truth because he's been there at all of the networks. They know. And I told you that we were going to start hiring real journalists, real investigative reporters. Can you begin to see what I'm building? We are going to change the face of the media. We're going to need your support because, believe me, now that we have thrown this gauntlet down and it's on the front page of the New York Times in the business section, believe me, we haven't even begun to see now every arrow is going to come from every direction on us. Bring it on. We stand in the fire of the truth, and if we fail, somebody else will pick it up. Have balls, America. Put everything you have on the line, because I guarantee you it's worth it. Channel 212, Dish. It's free for the first 2 weeks. You can sign up a la carte if you want after that, or if you get to America's top 250, we're part of that package. The Blaze TV.